So good morning. I thought today I'd show you how to do some Kinto, Peruvian prayers. It's something that all of you can do. It's really, really easy and simple, but it's a really beautiful way to come into a place of gratitude. And I really understand that coming from a place of gratitude is quite difficult quite now. We've been restricted in so many ways that a lot of us are coming from a place of lack. And that's very easy to do when all the things you're used to doing have been taken from you. So coming from a place of gratitude realigns us, brings us back into harmony with the universe, brings us back into harmony and alignment with ourselves. So how it's done in Peru is when they do prayers, they're prayers of gratitude. They thank the universe and the elements and the earth and the Father, Son and the Moon. And they thank them for all the things that are in their life, whether they're in them or not. So they don't ask if they can have them. It's not like typical please God can I have prayers. They're more thank you for bringing me into this place of gratitude. So, and how it's done is it's done with 3 leaves, so literally 3 leaves like this. I've got 2 lots here, so it's just 3 individual leaves. These are mint, which I've just picked from my garden. So these are what I call the edible leaves, and then these 3 leaves here are just picked from one of the bushes in my garden, probably not edible. So feel into what leaves you have. If you've got some great herbs growing or you've got some in your kitchen, use the edible ones. If you haven't, then use anything from the garden or you'll walk in the park or anywhere at all. And you can do these prayers anywhere. You don't have to do them at home or in a meditation space. It's more about doing them. So you take your 3 leaves, get these here, 1, you just 2, 3, kind of overlap them and hold them like that. So I turn that around, you can kind of see that, and the wind's blowing a little bit there. And the idea is that each leaf represents something different. So in easy terms, one's the past, one's the present, one's the future. So from a Peruvian term, it would be the Ucapacha, the Cayapacha and the Hanapacha, which means the lower world, the time before, it means the middle world, here and now, and it means the upper world, yet to come. But you don't need to know all the fancy words. Past, present and future is absolutely fine. And what you do is you just blow into them and speak into them. So you hold them really beautifully like this. And you just say, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the food on my table and this time and space that I have to do all the things I need. Thank you for whatever it is you want to thank for. So for me, it'd be thank you for my beautiful bike rides each day with Red. Thank you for that. Thank you for keeping me and Red healthy. Thank you for that. Thank you for allowing us to ride through these troubled times and these difficult situations. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to continue to be in service. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then as each time after you've said a few things, you're just going to blow them thank yous in like. And you can face each of the directions. If you're one of my students, you should know how to do this anyway. You can call in some of the totems. If you took part in our solo ceremonies, then please call in them totems again. The serpent, the jaguar, the eagle, the hummingbird, the condor, Mother Earth, the doctors, spirit doctors. You can call in anybody, ancestors that you have, archangels, guardians, anyone at all. And as you call them in, you thank them. You thank them for bringing you into a beautiful space. Thank you for the space that you're in, all the creativity, everything that's being born in your life. Try not to focus on what's being released unless you're happy to release it. So you can say, thank you for allowing me to ride through this and let go of all the things I thought I needed in my life. And you just spend this beautiful space. You can do prayers for the land, the world, the earth, yourself, your friends. It makes no difference. There's no right prayer, there's no wrong prayer. But just make sure you're saying thank you, even for the things you don't have. So thank you for bringing us through this. Thank you for all the retreats that I'm still going to get to go on this year. Thank you for all the work that I can continue to do. Thank you for financially allowing us to be okay. Thank you for the support. Thank you for my beautiful community holding strong. And these are great. And then what we do is we fold them. So we fold them over from the top. This isn't particularly important, but we fold them over and then we fold them in and then we fold them in the other side. So you literally fold them down and then 2 sides in. Now if you've got the edible ones, okay, there's nothing more beautiful than eating your prayers and digesting that. So if you have edible ones, perfect, we'll eat those. Make sure it's something you like. If you don't have edible ones, don't eat them. Non-edibles, so to speak. Would be the same thing. I'd have blown in 3 beautiful leaves. You could have big leaves as well if they're not edible. I've got some great leaves here. This is a great plant behind me. So if I was to, oh, it's not going to let me have some leaves. No, 3 of them, big leaves, big prayers. So feel into what leaves you can get and what's about and what's on your walk. So once you've blown into these prayers, what I want you to do is I want you to find somewhere. If you're outside, it's a little bit windy, which is perfect for this. And literally you're just going to blow all them prayers in, just like we did for the edible leaves. Just whispering it in. You have to whisper it in as well. It has to be spoken. You can't just have it in your mind. The prayer needs to come out your lips. Your breath is life force. So you have to give these prayers life. Thank you. Thank you for coming. If I just think it in my head, I'm not giving it any life force. I'm just ticking it around in my little kind of thought process. Prayers need to have life force. So breathe into them. Whisper in. And then once you've got all 3 of them, okay, I want you to just feel into a nice spot, maybe in the park or maybe just walking along the street, doesn't matter. And if you've got that little bit of wind in the air, you just, thank you. And just ask the elements to take them and take your prayers out into the world. And when you're ready, you just throw them. Toss them up in the air and just let them fall wherever they need to be. And it's just a really lovely way. These prayers are done throughout all of Peru, the mountains, from the Queros and the Paco priests, and they're doing these 100 times a day, I have no doubt, for everybody in the world right now. So the least we can do is do a few back. So anyway, thank you for listening, and I hope you're all doing well. And please do these prayers, do them daily, make them part of your meditation. It'll bring you back into alignment. It'll give you something to focus on that's creative, that's good in the world, and it puts us in service. A lot of us are feeling a bit lost at home, a little bit stuck, don't really know what to do. Do this. This is what you need to do. You need to do this. You need to put back into the world in a beautiful way and be in service. Each and every one of us needs to do this now. So anyway, it's been really good talking to you. We miss you all loads. And just lots of love. Really lots of love. And thank you for all your support. It means a lot to us. So take care. Look after yourselves. Bye.
Ziggy diggy dogga, ziggy da, ziggy da, ziggy da, gaga, ziggy da, ziggy da, ziggy dagga, jaka daga, ayahuasca. Ziggy diggy dogga.